Destroyah, sometimes called the Destroyer, is a giant crustacean monster created by the Oxygen Destroyer that was used to kill the first Godzilla in 1954. It is the main antagonist of the 1995 movie Godzilla vs. Destroyah. In its base microscopic form, Destroyah resembles a tiny red horseshoe crab. In its juvenile form, Destroyah stands taller than humans and walks on spider-like legs. It has a rectangular head with two lensed eyes and a secondary extending mouth within its mouth. In its aggregate form, Destroyah resembles a larger version of the juvenile form, only possessing large spear-like claws on its back and two crab claws on the front of its body. In its flying form, Destroyah somewhat resembles a giant bat with smaller wing-like appendages near its main wings, a nasal horn and a forked tail. In its final complete form, Destroyah resembles a giant bipedal bat-like demon with huge crimson wings, two smaller vestigial wings, spikes all over its body, a frill on its head, a large horn on its forehead, tusks near its mouth, and a crescent-tipped tail. All of Destroyah's forms possess a floral cavity on their chest. It was intended to fire a laser, but serves as a weak point as well. Micro-oxygen is one of Destroyah's abilities. In all of its forms, Destroyah can manipulate micro-oxygen, the primary component of Dr. Serizawa's Oxygen Destroyer weapon. Destroyah can use micro-oxygen to disintegrate any life forms it comes in contact with and feed on the organic matter. Destroyah can also spit a concentrated beam of micro-oxygen from its mouth that suffocates and eats away at other life forms. Laser Horn Katana. In its final form, Destroyah's horn can extend into a long, powerful laser that slices effortlessly through Godzilla's indestructible flesh. Regeneration. Destroyah is a composite of trillions of microscopic crustaceans and can utilize this feature to break itself apart into smaller forms and recombine at its convenience. By reproducing, the microscopic Destroyahs can regenerate lost tissue, and when recombining can heal any wound to the composite creature. Oxygen Destroyer Cannon. In its final form, Destroyah is capable of firing a beam from its chest pattern composed of pure oxygen. Destroyah never uses this ability in the finished film, though it appears in a deleted scene and in the Godzilla PlayStation 3 game. So guys, so far, Destroyah seems like he could completely destroy a hell of a lot of things, wouldn't you say? I mean, he has some pretty badass abilities, and I'm looking forward to see the possibility of him showing up in one of these upcoming films. Now, even though he was not on the etches in the caves in the end of Skull Island, he still might have an appearance, as that may have very well just been an introduction to what is to come. Here we have, on the Monster Wiki page, some of the weaknesses that Destroyah possesses. Destroyah's primary weakness is extreme temperature. Because Destroyah's body contains large amounts of micro-oxygen, it can be liquefied or completely vaporized at very high or low temperatures. Destroyah's chest cavity is also a weak point. By blasting Destroyah in its chest cavity with his atomic breath, Godzilla ruptured Destroyah's insides. After being punched in its wounded chest, Destroyah had to disassemble itself and recombine later to avoid dying from the fatal injury. So, What do you guys think of this wicked beast thus far? It looks kind of like the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. What do you guys think? But anyway, just like this damn video if you will, and hit that damn thumbs up button, and subscribe to the page, okay? I am the Iceman. More videos to come. Peace with you.